Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the Grizzlies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. It'll be the Grizzlies offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Wants to fire on second down. Over the middle, it's Smith. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Grizzlies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the uprights, and that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the Georgia State Panthers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, How can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. They'll go to the counter. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Some misdirection with the counter. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Brown will throw it. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Grizzlies offense coming out onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go right back to him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Could be an alley. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I think a lot of people in the stadium were questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the right. The short hands, it's Hamilton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The run inside. It's Horton. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Grizzlies. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. The short hands, it's Riles. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Butler. Oh, what a cut! He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Grizzlies offense coming out onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Horton. There's some room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the...
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Grizzlies have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They are really starting to build momentum, and now even the bounces are going their way.
Yeah, and it's just luck. I mean, those tend to even out throughout a game. I think really defensively, just don't get frustrated. Understand that those are going to happen. We're still going to get back in this football game.
And the Grizzlies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down, I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 9 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's LSU on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Grizzlies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important.
Breaks away on the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now. Get it
out on the screen. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. Got him outside. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Brown wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here will give them the lead.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Grizzlies offense coming out onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Back to pass. Can't connect on his first throw.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that away from him a little bit, it's going to set up third down.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Grizzlies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thompson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Grizzlies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Second down, he'll throw it. Smith's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Run in the red zone, it's Thompson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Grizzlies! And that one will give them the lead.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Rushes on him. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Grizzlies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Under fire. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw again. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Brown wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own. And he added the extra point.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page. Quarterback, wide receiver.
The Grizzlies offense coming out onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Finding some room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Complete on the left to Smith. Still on his feet at the 45. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Finds his man. It's Hamilton.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Line getting set on 2nd down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Might have a chance. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case